Merry Christmas, everybody. Just a quick home tour for our Christmas 2020. So this is just in our back living room, just above where we feed the cat. So this is the back seating area of our house. My vintage style record player. I've been playing some Christmas music today. Santa sitting on his typewriter. My shelves of dreams that my lovely husband Pete put up for me this year, that I've just filled with all my stuff, really. Our new to us bargain lamp that we bought from Gumtree. It was a fiver. So we're really pleased with that. It's just our little sitting area opposite Pete's bookshelves of dreams that he fills with Lego, Star Wars Lego, Hobbit Lego, all his books. He collects Terry Pratchett, hardback, softback, lots of copies of the same book, especially if he can find them with different print, different covers. So yeah, so that's Pete's area, really. And this is Pete's area here as well. He's in an amateur theatre group. So these are just little gifts that he's received after each play that he's been in. Traditionally, they've always done Terry Pratchett to raise money for Alzheimer's. These are all of his dad's old tools, and we're back on the vinyl collection hunt. There's a little Christmas lamp I had off my parents last year on top of an old suitcase with some fresh greenery, and then my hutch, lots of Rae Dunn on there. That I was lucky enough to be able to collect whilst we could still get Rae Dunn in TK Maxx. I've put my nativity set out. I've already put baby Jesus out because I know I'll forget to put baby Jesus there tonight. But I've sat him in front of my church. My little marshmallow mugs wearing their winter hats. Kept lots of my favourite things out this year. I'll just give you a quick view of the dining table. This basket here is a Christmas present off my youngest daughter. And I've just put some paper plates and napkins on there now for over the Christmas period. Sorry for the shadow. I've got the lights off, obviously, with just lamps on in the background. My Home Bargains sleigh that I actually bought in September as soon as they came out, with just a few fresh greens, and all of the picks that you see are from Aldi's this year, over a couple of visits. And then just a fresh bowl of oranges and some lemons for a gin and tonic, or a gin and lemonade. And my little gingerbread lady who's filled with some vegan Elizabeth Shaw mints. I'll come back to the living room in a second. I've got this lovely sign that I bought new last year, this year, sorry, from the range. I think it was £7.99. So I just got that there propped up in the corner. And our poor little gnome who's been fixed today, Gnoman. He was actually knocked over outside the house. We're not sure whether it was an accident or vandalised. We've had a little bit of trouble on the estate the last couple of weeks. People have been going around breaking the ornaments on the community tree. These are the other shelf of dreams that Pete built for me, that I've just filled with various little Sorry for my shadow in the background. Various little knickknacks. A lovely vintage plate I bought for 50p in a charity shop just 2 weeks ago. And these little spice straws as well. They're a new to me find in the charity shop. I think they were possibly from the same person originally, donated. Or I was just very lucky to find them in the charity shop together. This one was £2.99 and this little one was £1. And my little Santa egg cups, one there and one just there. And next year I'm going to try and find some tiny little trees to go in there. That's the house from Home Bargains that lots of people have been picking up. So that's just in the corner of our dining room. I'll just show you quickly my tiered tray. They're not very big over here in the UK, but there are a few of us who decorate our tiered trays. I'm actually out of tea bags in that jar. I need to fill that up, but I leave this tiered tray out all year. It is our tea, coffee, sugar station, and then I just decorate the top then for whatever season we're in. So I've got a bit of a gingerbread theme going on in the kitchen this year. Lots of mugs. The bottom ones were Asda's last year. The ones on top were Tesco's, I think the year before. My new little gingerbread copper man, he actually came today. I bought him off eBay, lovely seller on eBay. That's just some of my vegan bacon supplies. And that was a gift off some of my lovely friends at school a couple of years ago. More Christmas mugs. I've got a lot of Christmas mugs out. And my new thing this year, I'll just show you quickly. Christmas Santa mugs. So I'm going to be on the hunt for those now for the next couple of years. I won't show you all of that. Real life, guys. Dishes in the sink. Dishwasher's waiting to be emptied. I've got this lovely little tree on my old IKEA stool that I actually got out of the attic this year, and just chalk painted it white. And that lovely fabric there is actually a tea towel set from Poundland this year. I'll just spin you around. Sorry guys if I make you dizzy. My tea towels are just for decoration. The people in my house know that they are not to be used. They are purely decoration. On the pain of death, do they get used? So just bringing you back through the dining room into the living room. So this is our drinks cabinet. And I've never wanted to paint it. Most of the furniture in our house is white, or I've chalk painted it white, but this one I just don't want to paint it. I absolutely love it the way it is. So it's full of alcohol, not that we drink very often, but this is just how I've decorated the top of it this year. It's not usually here. I'll show you where it usually goes in a second. Our lovely jigsaw puzzle that we bought in Aldi's the other day, waiting for us to do for Christmas. Here's a mirror above our sofa, and the paper lanterns are actually a DIY that I did 2 days ago. I just had some paper bags left over from when I used to craft years ago, and I just watched a tutorial on how to make paper bag stars. And my lovely car tree garland, if anyone wants to know, was actually sent over to me from a lovely friend, Gary, over in Texas a couple of years ago. He knows I love the red truck theme. That flickering light that you can see in the corner is my diffuser going. So just got 3 more stars hanging up in the window. This is our IKEA footstool, just covered with a grey throw. And then we've just got some festive nuts with our reindeer nutcracker, and just a little display in a tray. I'll light the candle later. And then I'll show you my tree last. I absolutely adore my tree. Just another little display I've got next to the tree. And my little sleigh that I bought last year in the range. If you watched my one of 2 previous videos, you would have seen that in a haul that I did, Christmas shopping. So I'm just going to come back around this way for a second. Sorry guys if I make you dizzy. Oh, that cushion cover there, I bought in a charity shop brand new for 50p. Just a couple of days ago before we went into lockdown here in Wales. So here's our fireplace wall. It is just wallpaper guys that you can see there. Just got one of the YouTube backgrounds on. There's our fireplace. It's actually quite full this year. I just seemed to throw everything on it that I had no room to put anything, so everything just ended up on the fireplace this year. But I don't mind. I like it. So just show you up close my mantle. The lights are hidden by lots of the garland, but it just gives us a lovely little glow. The little bell garland is a DIY a couple of days ago. The bells were actually Poundland. So this chair in the corner here, I'll show you where that usually goes. It's usually next to that wooden drinks cabinet. So I'll show you in a minute where they usually are. So we always have to have a little bit of a change around of furniture and put some things up in the attic at Christmas just to fit everything in. But this is my bookcase of dreams with Pete's, well, and mine as well, because I'm a fan as well. Lord of the Rings DVDs up on top. All my vegan cookbooks and magazines are on there, and my vegan Christmas cookbook is actually open on the page for Sexy Sprouts by Gaz Oakley, if anybody knows who Gaz is. And then some presents for our loved ones who can't be with us this year, who actually are in tier 3 in England. So here is my tree. I'll just back up because it's very big and full. For anybody who's interested, I bought this one 2-3 Christmases ago from B&Q. It's the Thetford 7'6" real effect pine tree. I'll give you a close-up now with just more gifts underneath. Pete and I haven't really wrapped our own gifts because lots of them we picked ourselves anyway, and it just seemed a bit of a waste of paper really. I don't put any garlands, no tinsel on my tree. I'm not really a fan of tinsel on my own tree. Don't mind it on other people's, but on my own I don't really like it. But my tree is just filled with white and silver baubles, a couple of handmade ones, the clay ones that you can see. There's one there, Noel, I made myself. That joy one there is handmade as well. Well, not handmade, I just wrote the word joy on in the Rae Dunn font. There's 2 or 3 other ones on there as well, but my tree is mostly silver and white, but I have got tucked in just by here one red cardinal there, and just around the other side, if I can find him, There he is. Another red cardinal, traditional Christmas birds. They were also a gift from our friend Gary over in Texas. He was very kind. He sent those to me this year. So most of my baubles are either B&Ms or the range. None of them are expensive. These ones here were a DIY about 3 years ago. They're just the clear ones that you can buy in most craft shops, and I just filled them with some fake snow. And I did post a picture on Instagram. I don't know if you'll be able to see it underneath the tree, but Pete made me a box out of MDF this year to go around the tree. I haven't painted it yet. My plan is to chalk paint it white, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. I'll do that now probably when the tree comes down. But that's about it, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, the best that it can be in this terrible year. I hope that everybody stays safe. It's quite sad that we can't be with our older 2 children this year. They both live in England and they're both in tier 3, but they are safe and they're with their loved ones. Our youngest daughter is still at home. Her partner lives with us as well. So we will have them with us for a couple of hours on Christmas Day. And we're actually having our Christmas dinner on Boxing Day when they're both here, because our youngest daughter is actually working tomorrow, Christmas Day tomorrow, because she's a carer. So we just decided to wait and have hours when we can all be together. So I'll just finish off with a view of the tree. So happy Christmas, everyone. I hope that the new year is a much happier, healthier one for everybody. Stay safe, and I'm sending you all our love. Bye, everyone.